Alrighty, so let's begin in Samasthiti, standing at the top of our mats. You can make your way there slowly, having the palms out, tuck the chin. See if you can find full engagement in your Samasthiti. So lengthen out the back of the neck, shoulders back and down, thighs up, press through the heels, reach up the top of the neck. Nice deep breath in. As you exhale, close the eyes and begin to take a few slow, deep breaths to arrive. Slow, deep breath in to fill. Long breath out to release. Nice deep breath in. And a long breath out. Inhale, arms reach up to the sky. Exhale, bring your hands through to prayer. With your eyes closed, take a moment for your practice. You're welcome to set an intention or a dedication. I want to ask you see if you can draw into a feeling. So ask yourself what it would feel like. You can bow your head towards your hands to seal that off and blink the eyes open, hands by your sides. Samasthiti. Moving with your breath. Inhale, high mountain, arms reach up. Exhale, forward fold, bow down and release. Inhale, halfway lift, straighten the spine, draw the shoulders back. Exhale, plank, step back. Inhale, shift forwards, elbows tuck in. Exhale, lower halfway, chaturanga, elbows in. Inhale, up dog or cobra, roll over the toes, shoulders back and down. Exhale, down dog, hips up, heels down. 5 ujjayi breaths. Hold for 1. Spread the fingers, press evenly between the hands. 2. You're going to wrap your armpits in, relax the back of the neck. 3. Slight soft bend to the knees, get your belly down onto your thighs. 4. And then you can gently lower the heels to feel the stretch at the back of the hamstrings. 5. Release. Inhale, halfway lift. Step to the front. Straighten your spine. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Bow down and release. Inhale, high mountain. Bend your knees. Reach your arms up into the sky. Exhale, Samasthiti. Hands come to your sides. Stand up tall. Inhale, high mountain. Arms sweep up. Look up. Exhale, forward fold. Bow down, soft bend to your knees. Inhale, halfway lift, ripple the spine straight, shoulders back. Exhale, plank, a step back. Press the ground away. Inhale, shift forwards and prepare. Exhale, chaturanga, lower halfway. Keep your head up, tuck your chin. Inhale, up dog, roll over your toes and squeeze your thighs. Open your chest. Exhale, down dog, hips up, heels down. 5 breaths, ujjayi. Breathe for 1. Look up to your navel. 2. See if you can gently receive your breath. 3. 4. 5. And release. Inhale, halfway lift, step, jump or float, straight spine. Exhale, fold and release. Bow down. Inhale, high mountain, knees bend, reach the arms up. Exhale, Samasthiti, hands to your sides. Last round of Sun A with the breath. Inhale, Utkatasana, sit down, squeeze, arms up. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold, bow down and release. Inhale, halfway lift, straighten your spine and prepare. Exhale, chaturanga, step, jump or float, lower halfway. Inhale, up dog, roll over your toes, squeeze your thighs, look up. Exhale, downward facing dog, shift back, lower the heels. Inhale, warrior 1, right foot steps, ground the heel, arms reach up. Exhale, chaturanga, long, smooth exhale all the way down. Inhale, up dog, roll over the toes, shoulders roll back. Exhale, down dog, hips up, heels down. Inhale, warrior 1, left foot through, ground the back heel, reach the arms up. Exhale, chaturanga, long, smooth exhale, all the way down. Next breath in, up dog, roll over the toes and squeeze. Look up. Exhale, down dog, shift back. 5 breaths. Hold for 1. Spread the fingers, press into the palms. 2, relax the back of the neck, look up to the navel. 3, wrap the elbows in, slight bend to the knees. 4, belly to thighs, and then lower your heels. And 5, release. Inhale, halfway lift, step, jump, or float to the top. Exhale, fold, and release. Inhale, Utkatasana, sit down, deep, arms reach up. Exhale, Samasthiti, straighten the legs, hands to the sides, reset. Next pose, triangle, Utthita Trikonasana. So step the right leg back, left foot comes in, option for a block underneath your hand, right hand. Inhale, shift forwards, reach. Exhale, lower, 6 and 12. Ujjayi breath for 5 and 1. Activate your front knee, kneecap up. 2, roll your left hip open. 3, see if you can lengthen out your spine. 4, options to look up to the left hand. 5, and release, bend the front knee. Inhale, come to the center. Exhale, exchange, left foot out, right foot in. Find your variation. If you need to, you can place the block. And if you need to remember, you can always have a slight bend to the front knee. Inhale, shift forwards. Exhale, lower half, 6 and 9. 6 and 9, 6 and 12. Reach the arms up, and for Ujjayi breath for 5 and 1. 2, lengthen the spine. 3, active through the front leg. 4, 5, and release, bend the front knee. Inhale to rise up. Exhale, step forward, Samasthiti. Next pose, Prasarita, wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, right foot steps back, toes slightly in. Reminder, if you need to, you can have a bend to the knees and place some blocks underneath your hands. So this version, we are going to be moving into version C, so we can interlace the hands behind your back to open yourself up. And inhale to open up. Exhale, fold down and release. 5 breaths. Ujjayi. Hold for 1. 2, strong through the heels, kneecaps up. 3, lengthen the spine, belly down. 4, 5, and release. Inhale, halfway lift, straighten the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, Samasthiti, step to the front. Reset. Well done. Next pose, Ardha Baddha Padmottanasana. First option, figure 4, flexing the toes, allowing your belly to come forwards and down. You could try a nice variation of flexing the toes and bringing the elbows to the shins. Otherwise, you're going to take the foot up into the crease of the hip to get the half bind. Options to stay, and you can kind of work into this flexibility. Otherwise, you can go for the arm behind the back to take hold of the foot, perhaps with a strap. And then if that all feels very comfortable, you can introduce a fold, a hand onto a block, and then eventually onto the ground. Starting on the right side, find your variation. Inhale, open up the chest. And as you exhale, 5 Ujjayi breaths for 1. 2, 3, soften the jaw. 4, 5, and release to roll up. Exchange on the left side, find your variation. Nice deep breath in. Exhale to hold, 5 Ujjayi breaths. Hold for 1. 2, see if you can receive the breath softly. 3, 4, 5, and release. Well done. Shake it off. Inhale, high mountain, arms rise, reach up. Exhale, forward fold, bow down, and release. Inhale, halfway lift, spine straight. Exhale, chaturanga, weight into the hands, step back and lower halfway. Stop the elbows at 90 degrees. Inhale, up dog, straighten the arms, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, down dog, press back. Inhale, halfway lift, step, jump or float, straight spine. Exhale, fold and release. Inhale, high mountain, knees bend, arms rise, reach up. Exhale, samasthiti, hands to the sides. Next pose, Utkatasana, chair. Options to sit into the heels, reach the arms alongside the ears, pinkies in, shoulders down. Challenge yourself by sinking down into the heels and squeezing the thighs. Otherwise, more traditionally, you're going to look up towards the hands. Find your variation. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, hold. Utkatasana, 5 breaths. And 1. 2, sink down low to challenge yourself. Slight tuck at the tailbone. 3, squeeze the thighs. Press through the hands. 4. 5, and release. Well done. Legs straighten, hands to the sides, sit up tall, samasthiti. Inhale, high mountain, arms rise, reach up. Exhale, uttanasana, forward fold, hinge at the hips, belly into thighs. Inhale, halfway lift, straighten the spine and prepare. Exhale, chaturanga, step back to plank and lower halfway. Inhale, up dog, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, down dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, Virabhadrasana A, right foot steps through, warrior 1, arms reach up. Ground your back heel. Options first to have your arms up into the sky and then pinkies down with a slight tuck at the tailbone, and then you can lower the hips forward. Otherwise, more traditionally, you're going to have the hands together above the head, lifting the chest forwards and up. Find your variation. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, hold Ujjayi breath for 5 and 1. 2, see if you can soften into the breath. 3, 4, 5, and release. Inhale, straighten the legs, turn to the side. Exhale, shift towards the back, face into the left leg. Square the self off, ground your back heel. Nice deep breath in to prepare. Exhale, 5 Ujjayi breaths for 1, 2, 3. Going to draw back on the left hip, forward on the right. 4, 5, and release. Come to the center. Exhale, chaturanga. Come all the way down to low plank. Stop the elbows at 90. Inhale, up dog, roll over the toes, squeeze the thighs, look up. Exhale, down dog, shift up and lower the heels down. Inhale, knees bend, look to the front. Exhale, step or float to a seat. We're going to move ourselves into Dandasana. So having the feet flexed, hands to the sides, fingers facing forwards. You're going to create length out the top of the spine. We're creating a nice L shape. Things to prioritize is lifting the chest up, tucking the chin, rolling the shoulders back and down, and bringing your belly button forwards. So take a nice deep breath in. As you exhale, press to hold for 5 and 1. 2, flex the toes, lift up through the top of the neck. 3, tuck the chin. 4, 5, and release. Straight away, inhales, arms reach up. Flex the toes, maybe a slight bend to the knees. Exhale, Paschimottanasana A, shift forwards. Options to take hold of the feet. You can use a strap around the feet with the hands. Otherwise, you can just take hold of the calves or the shins. Inhale to open up. Exhale, shift the hips back and find a comfortable, breathable spot. Ujjayi breath, hold for 5 and 1. 2, flex the toes, bring your belly forwards and down. 3, 4, 5, and release. Inhale to roll up. As you exhale, cross over the legs, press back to a chaturanga lower halfway, elbows in. Inhale, up dog, roll over the toes, squeeze, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, down dog, press back. Well done. Inhale, knees bend, look to the front. Exhale, make your way through to a seat, Pursvottanasana. First option is to go into reverse table, but if you'd like to challenge yourself, we're going to be doing 2 rounds. For Pursvottanasana, you have the legs extended with the big toes touched, hands down, fingers forwards, and then you're going to raise the hips up, open the chest. I know this is strong, but we're going to slowly over time build strength. So we're going to do 2 rounds. Set yourself up. Perhaps you want to do bridge first, then Pursvottanasana, or maybe 2 rounds of Pursvottanasana. Find your variation, and reverse table. Let's begin. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, rise up to hold for 1. Squeeze the thighs, press into the heels. 2. 3. Be with your breath. 4. 5. And release. Well done. Maybe rock the legs from left to right. Take a moment. Set up for the second round. Feet down. Nice deep breath in to prepare. Exhale, raise up to hold for Ujjayi breath. 5 and 1. Lift the hips up. 2. Squeeze the thighs. Press the toes down. 4. 5. Well done. And release to lower. Inhale, roll over the crossed legs. Exhale, chaturanga. Press back to plank and lower halfway. Inhale, up dog. Roll over the toes. Squeeze. Look up. Exhale, down dog. Send the hips up and lower your heels down. Well done. Inhale, knees bend, look to the front. Exhale, step, jump, or flow to a seat. Marityasana D. We're going to start off with some variations. First option is to be sitting on a block. We're going to take the left leg back, the right leg over. Right hand behind your back as a support for the spine. First option would be to just draw the knee in on the outside to create length with the inhale and exhale to twist. Second option would be to hook the elbow into the outside and then kind of deepen into the twist. And then the third option would be to just remove the block and do the same process. Find your variation. Nice deep breath in to create length. Exhale, twist and deepen to hold. 5 and 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. And release. Counter twist. Exchange, or right leg back. Left leg comes over. Place the foot firmly down, your left foot firmly down the floor. Find your variation that is comfortable. Inhale to create length. Grab your bind. Exhale, twist and deepen. Ujjayi breath for 5 and 1. 2. See if you can create length with the inhale and exhale to twist. 3. 4. 5. And release. Counter twist. Now inhale, roll over the shins, place the hands. Exhale, chaturanga, lower halfway. Keep the heat in the body. Inhale, up dog, roll over the toes. Squeeze, look up. Exhale, down dog. Send the hips up and lower your heels down. Inhale, knees bend, look to the front. Exhale, make your way through to a seat. From here, we're going to move on to our backs, coming into Supta Pada Hastasana. This is the same one, except we're extending the leg up into the sky, having the hand to the foot. Variations, you're welcome to squeeze the knee into the chest and continue to work on this flexibility, wind remover. Otherwise, you can interlace the hands behind the hamstring, or you can take the strap to the foot or the hand to the foot. So, starting on the right side, nice deep breath in. As you exhale, raise up and hold for 5 and 1. Flex the toes, activate your left leg, flex the left foot. 2. 3. 4. 5. Maybe you want to squeeze your forehead towards your shin to hold for 1 nice deep breath in. Exhale to release and lower. Exchange left hand side. Flex the right toes. You want to keep the back of the right leg on the floor. Find your variation. Nice deep breath in. To exhale, rise up to hold for 1 Ujjayi breath. 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe you want to squeeze the forehead towards your shin to rise up for 1. Nice deep breath in. And exhale to release. Well done. From here, I'm going to move into 2 rounds of bridge or wheel. If wheel is in your practice and you're feeling comfy and ready, you're more than welcome to move in there safely. Otherwise, for bridge, laying down on the back, touching the back of the heels with the fingers. If you'd like to, you can put a block on the number 2 position in between your legs to squeeze the thighs to kind of build that strength. And if you would like to go deeper, you can always interlace the hands to squeeze the elbows and roll the shoulders. Okay, set ourselves up. Nice deep breath in. As you exhale, raise up to hold. 5 Ujjayi breaths. 1, 2, squeeze your thighs, lift your hips up. 3, 4, 5, and lower. 1 vertebra at a time, sticking with your breath. Maybe you want to take the knees from left to right. Set ourselves up for round number 2, last round. Nice deep breath in. Exhale to rise up and hold. Ujjayi breath for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze, lift up. 5, and release to lower. Well done. You take your knees from left to right just to release the back. From here, you can slowly make your way onto the ground into Shavasana. Have the toes out, palms facing up. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, release, relax, and find stillness in your posture. And again, you're going to see if you can just gently keep allowing yourself to return the focus to your breath, seeing if you can take account for every single breath. And the idea is to try and remain soft and compassionate with yourself when you notice that you've lost your attention, which will happen over and over and over again. But the idea is you're going to continually strengthen your ability to draw your focus on your breath and try and experience your breath with as little effort as possible. So deep breath in to fill. Exhale to release and relax. You're more than welcome to lay here for as long as you like. When you do move, see if you can do so nice and slowly. Otherwise, well done for putting such amazing effort into your practice, and I will see you here for the next practice. Namaste.